Cussy cuss. Oh, I shouldn't have done that at the beginning of the stream. No children. Don't come on here. It's bad. I curse. So, oh wait, fuck, I was gonna have... Oh, no, that's 3 in a row. Oh. Oh. Ugh. Anyway, so I was going to do this at 12, but 12 noon, but that didn't happen. Oops. Oopsies, oopsies, poopsies. Sometimes we fuck up a little bit. That's okay. My goodness. Let's just... Yeah, so we're gonna doodle some fucking Smiling Friends stuff. Oh my god, you can't even see my screen. Oh, big bummer. We're gonna doodle some Smiling Friends stuff. Can't have some warm-up time. Do we want to chat? If anyone shows up, I'm gonna be talking about the Smiling Friends. Because, oh my god, it has been announced that they are dead. They've been killed. Charlie, he was found shot in the street the other day, and it was very unfortunate, you know. Oh, god. He's taken us from us too soon. Let me look up friggin' reference pictures. I've drawn Charlie, our boy Charlie, on occasion. Very badly. He has a surprisingly difficult head, because if you get the proportions wrong, it feels weird. But I'm gonna do some quick shit drawings. I'm gonna turn this off, because I feel like first I'm gonna turn the music off, because my lord, I feel like it's driving me insane. Getting me clinical. But here's frickin' Charlie. The guy. The dude. I think he's one of my favorite characters just out of principle. I just have to. I don't know why I'm like legally required to. The thing is, I know that I would hate his guts if I saw him in real life. Oh, that made him mad. But you know, I do relate. I have an energy drink, and I frown. Here's Charlie, all his glory. Quick drawing, quick bad drawing. And then my beautiful pimling. Me when they're mad, mean to pimling in the Smiling Friends. Careful, that's a little angry face. That's a little explicit. The evil in my brain. Uh-oh. We'll put that to the side. I might have to censor that later. But yeah, it's a tragedy. The way I turned slowly to one of my friends in a class and said, it died. They ended Smiling Friends. Pim doesn't wear a hat. It was bad. It was bad. I mean, it is the creator's right to end the show, you know, and I would rather it stayed beautiful than to turn shit. But high-key, low-key, low-genuinely, I had really hoped that Smiling Friends would still be going on when I was, like, out of college, getting into the industry, like a big boy. Smiling Friends was kind of one of my dream jobs. Like, I really wanted to work on it or something, and like shake hands with Zach Cadel and Michael Cusack. That's my like Tumblr, like my little like what is it? The Backstreet Boys buy me and take me to their mansion type dream. You know, I put my hair up in a messy bun. I say, "Rescue me." Oh God, this is already turning out bad. Oh, he's so cute. I have to make his eyes bigger. And then after this, I am going to draw probably Alan. I have not drawn Alan at all, I think. I'm an alleged fan of this show, but I really don't draw these characters at all. What I really love about Smiling Friends is what it stands for with indie people. Yeah, it's kind of hard hearing about A, there's shit going down with Smiling Friends being cancelled, and then B, there's also this nonsense with people really fucking harassing Gooseworks over Amazing Digital Circus because like she tweeted or said something that was like, "Oh, Jax and Pomni are the main characters of the show," which, I mean, yeah, and she can say that because she created the thing, but people were harassing her, like the fuck out of her. I cannot imagine. Like, oh my goodness, the entitlement. It's something someone else made. It lives in somebody else's brain. You don't know it better than the creator. You know, I was thinking last night when I doodled out the thumbnail. Charlie, when people do like those cutesy, like making them more detailed, making them furry little creature designs, which I do love, they make Charlie like some sort of a like rodent-y thing, I think. When I personally, looking at him and the way he is, I was getting the vibe of horse. I was getting horse vibes. You know, doesn't he really seem like a little horse? You know, he's got, oh, I almost forgot, he's got like his little mane and he's got this big old snoot and he's like, I mean, honestly kind of medically fragile, but he survived hell. Like, that's very horse coded, I feel, as a performative horse girl. I fake it to be cool. Oh, something I am really looking forward to, you know, despite Smiling Friends ending, is YOLO. YOLO Crystal Fantasy, Michael Cusack's thing. I love that show. For people who do, you know, validly complain about not a lot of, barely any female characters with substance in Smiling Friends, watch YOLO. It has female main characters. They have like a kind, like, low key, high key Yuri thing going on. I love it. I love that show. It's very funny. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the next seasons of that. I am so bad at watching shows as they come out. because I need to watch the 3rd season of YOLO still. And it came out like last year. And I need to watch it. Especially since I believe there are more seasons coming out soon. I also need to watch... I've put off watching episode 8 of Digital Circus. Everyone on Twitter has been joking about, like, it's gonna turn out to be, like, this slop shit. Because the fandom has been total assholes to Gooseworks. And everyone would deserve that. I haven't even done anything, and I think I deserve that. For participating in the internet. Like, oof to me. There he is, his little legs, stupid eye. I feel bad for that one lady. Again, I'm chronically online, so I'm gonna name drop the internet many times. This one lady who has a whole Alan plush and commissioned fan art of her and Alan and their child, and like I'm sure her handle is something like Alan's wife. And she's like, now that he's no longer working at Smiling Friends, he has time to spend with his wife and child. Or like, Alan got me out of depression of years and years. I'm like, I am so sorry that happened. I really hope you get better. Your relationship is beautiful. I mean, I need to find like some good background music, because sometimes it's just distracting when I'm drawing and I'm not talking. And sometimes it's like, oh my goodness, I can't just be quietly drawing. I don't know, I need some people to come and chat and bother me. I don't know. But yeah, I might do some more streams this week, considering it. Where's my Alan reference? Where's my Alan reference? Oh, God. He's very curved. I'm not getting his posture bad enough. Oh, it's whatever. We're just warming up, having a great time. We're just warming up. Dude, no one ever told me that elbow pain was a thing. For like artists, like if you draw a lot, you can get fucked up elbow pain. I need to stop cussing. You can get really nasty elbow pain. And I had not thought of that as being a thing to worry about until I started art school. And I'm like doing this shit. No more cussing. Gonna get demonetized. Until I started art school and doing all this nonsense. And all of a sudden, like, I really overwork myself. Or I don't hold my elbow correctly. And I end up, like, I reach behind my neck to, like, I don't know, straighten my hair. And I feel like shooting pain in my elbow. And I'm like, dang. That's nasty. That makes me feel bad. I think the only show I've technically watched while it was coming out was Has-Been. I watched season 2 while it was still coming out-ish. Like, maybe a little bit behind. But that one I strangely actually kept on top of. I don't know. I finally watched the first season when I heard the second season was coming out. And then I went ahead and watched the second season when it was actively dropping, like an episode or 2 episodes every Wednesday. I'm gonna try to not make this a Has-Been stream, because I have a lot of actual thoughts on that. A lot of opinions. Strong, controversial opinions. Opinions that would make your hair turn white. Oh my goodness. Careful, it's the opinion girl walking in here with all her opinionated opinions. Yeah, Smiling Friends has just been an absolute smash hit in animation. And frankly, I think of all the fandoms that I have seen, or a lot of current animation fandoms, right now, I think Smiling Friends has generally been very positive. Generally very positive. Perhaps there is some far darker, more evil side that I have not seen thus far. But I mean, it's been mostly really chill. Even the porn guys, even the guys drawing crazy stuff, like, they're chill. They are chill. My homies. Which is good because I have, you know, you gotta have a backup. I think it would have been very funny if they had had an episode with, like, a fan submitted OC. And that is greedy, because I would have done that. I would have submitted for that. I feel like someone already made a Smiling Friends pilot reanimated, but I think it would be just amazing to do another Reanimated or some sort of a project in celebration, in memory, in honor of Smiling Friends and how it has made us smile. Like, oh god, if I had the frickin' time, I would so badly want to do like a dramatic Hamilton fandom-esque animatic, like, and it would be Chirp Him, of course it would be. Maybe like On My Own from Les Mis. In my heart, I do kind of hope that they were just joking about it ending, but I doubt it. I doubt they are. You know, I do wonder a lot about the circumstances of the show ending. It feels very sudden, and it might have been, but I have a feeling it was probably, it wasn't a spur of the moment decision by Michael and Zach. And some people are very upset, talking about how some artist did not find out until the post made officially, which is possible. I'd have to look into that. I wouldn't be surprised if there were multiple levels of people who did and didn't know, you know, people who were closer to some of the main things going on. Or some people who are just now announcing that they're looking for work. Pardon me. Who knew for months, but were just now announcing it because this was something waited on to announce. I'm very interested to see what the final episodes are, though. I need to catch up on the final season. Oh, that's terrible to say. I need to catch up on the final season now that it is the final season. And prepare myself. I think the last two episodes are coming out on the 10th. So I'll try and catch up by then. Maybe I'll find someone I know who's also up to date on it, and then we can watch it together and like cry and bond. We'll see. Oh, his little wizard hat, his little wizard hat. He's just a little man. Just a little guy. Oh, Glap. Glap. I'm not surprised by it ending. You know, I have watched like a lot of the podcast discussions around the show, previous things made by Michael and Zach where they've talked about shows and how they would handle them, and their track record with handling shows, and it makes sense as to why they'd be like, I don't think this is going to get better, or I feel like this is going to go downhill if we keep where we are, and I'm just gonna end it here. I think that tracks. You know, we thought we'd be getting 5 seasons of this show, but we didn't. If they do announce that they were making a joke about this, then I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna draw. Oh god. I'll draw something scandalous on Twitch. So stay tuned for that. Cross your fingers. Little Glep. Oop, wrong layer. I'm so happy I can see them more, 'cause we make people smile all day. We get to play. We get to play. Am I gonna end this soon or not? No, I'm gonna keep it up. Oh, I hate that Clip Studio Paint does this weird thing and like closes out a little bit every time I move my mouse. It is cringe. Ugh. Okay, now I have to draw Mr. Boss. And then maybe I'll refine Charlie and Pimling. But I'm dreading drawing Mr. Boss. I can tell you that for nothing. Just because he's so... He's got so many little details. Oh, shout out. Maybe I'm just gonna spend this whole stream talking about random smiling friends, artists I like. Shout out to the one guy, I think he has a Twitter and an Instagram, probably a YouTube as well, who draws like self-insert I think it's self-insert fan art with Mr. Boss, but it has a whole lore. It has a whole lore. I'm using he, him pronouns, but I don't know this person's pronouns. They animate these things. They did like an animation to Pirelli's Miracle Elixir from Sweeney Todd. Yeah. With Mr. Boss, the OC Eric. I think the OC's name is Eric. Actually, I'm gonna pull up on my cellular phone who this person is. They're calling it Smiling Friends Animated, I think. My god, I can hear that lisp. I don't know why, but it has developed. I feel like it's gotten worse since I went to college. I don't know how to correct it. Oh, and they're making... Okay, so it's Ryan Turtonator, and they make some really gorgeous work. They're on Twitter. I know. I'm sure on some other stuff. Just gorgeous work. Gorgeous work. Gorgeous fan work. I feel like they're pretty young too. I think I saw a while ago that they were 17. That's probably changed. Maybe. I don't know. Gorgeous work. I do hope I keep seeing. I hope that we get into a totally new era of Smiling Friends fandom where people are making and like producing their fan projects. Like, I hope people use the universe and do some shit with it. Pardon my language. I need to calm that down. I hope they really delve into the universe and do some stuff with it in like a fan sense. Like, I hope we get to levels of those My Little Pony fanfic audio dramas like Bride of Discord. Like, I hope people are doing that kind of thing with Smiling Friends now that it's going to be over. Like, I hope we get some really insane stuff. I feel like that would be the best way to celebrate the show, is just keep doing weird internet shit with it. Mr. Boss's detailed hair. I'm pretty sure, and y'all correct me in the comments, the guy who did Green Turtle Lovers, did the voice for Mr. Boss. I'm 99% sure that he did that. He's done other stuff. So funny. I love how much like rotoscoping and like unusual looking stuff he makes. I need to plug in my computer. Pardon me with my 800 things. Guys, you know how long it took to get my audio to work? Half of that was taken just because I wasn't looking at the correct, like, playbacks. My goodness. I spent $35 on this mic, and I'm gonna use it if it kills me. But it kills me to have to set it up and figure it out. There we go. Oh my goodness. I'm definitely giving him too much hair. Anyways, what else do I have to report? His eyes are right in the middle of his face, sorry. I'm probably going to do more streams this week. I'd like to get back to that. I enjoy when I do it, and I think it can be helpful sometimes, especially just motivating me. I'd like to be a yapper, but that's difficult when I have no one to yap to at the moment. So I think this might be helpful with encouraging me to work over my break. Because goddamn do I have work. I'll probably come on here and do some character design things and revisions. I have a pitch for a pilot that I am doing in a class. And I need to revise some designs, kind of bring them up to what I want them to be. And then I have another character that I designed for a separate class but I feel like that sheet is going to be too stiff and outdated, or like just stiff. It was done for the explicit purpose of like turning him around and making him super consistent and on model, and that's not what I'm looking for this pitch, or I'm trying to do with the other characters. So probably gonna revise that so it's more like they make sense together. God, Mr. Boss is hard to draw. Just like looking at a reference in the corner, like far up, far away, far away. They also have some actual animation stuff to do for another situation wherein I probably won't. I might stream some of that. It's complicated because it's a collaborative thing with other people I'm going to school with. It's an assignment. And I would not want to accidentally show off work of other people or their names, anything associated with them. You know, just being actually like reasonable and discreet, you know. So we'll see. I have some scenes that are like fully boarded and hooked up by me that I might work on. I didn't do too bad with the size of those eyes. Crow has a massive forehead. It is insane. It is insane. His eyes are like slightly higher than his ears. And quite close together. I think somehow the hair at the top of his head is too flowing. Too much of it. Why am I not getting mesh transform? Oh, these don't have to be that consistent. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Sweeney Todd is an amazing musical. Unrelated to anything, but it really is. I've been re-listening to some of it recently. You know, like I'll put on like a playlist, musical playlist while I work to keep myself amped up, to keep myself smiling. And it builds tension amazingly with the music, just the music. It's very foreboding. I love it. I'm like, geez, you're accomplishing so much with just the backing music, just the way it slows down and speeds up. That's just gorgeous. Like, I would know that something fucked up is about to happen just by hearing that. Just because of that contrast, I'm unnerved. He's so complicated. I think he has to be a rig. I think he has to be a rig, Mr. Boss. Oh, that's fine. It's just a fucking ear. I think the other day, earlier this week, I had a cold and a lot of shit to catch up on. I was like gonna pull an all-nighter, and I did pretty much. I fell asleep for an hour, and I was my roommate was like getting something, and I think she walked in on me. She came back, and I was doing like my peppy dance, like I was doing my affirmations, like, you're amazing, you're gonna win, you're gonna win, you're gonna win, you're gonna win, you're a winner, you're a winner, and you're gonna win this, you're gonna win staying up, you're gonna win art, like. And then I just stopped, and I just stayed quiet. So I was like, oh god. I'm getting really tired of drawing Mr. Boss. Okay. I think his eyes are even smaller than this. Oop. I need to drink my coffee. I think it's just getting cold. I might give up on the Mr. Boss drawing. Or maybe I'll be brave. Maybe I'll be brave and continue through it. He's just so weird to draw. He's so weird to draw. I'm gonna give him weird eyes. I'm gonna give him kind of... He has a very intense, very sexual stare. He's a very sensual man. He's very attractive. He's very sensual. He's very touchy. Oh, Sick Animation. That's what it was. Sick Animation is the guy. I can't believe I forgot that. Yeah. He's voiced by Sick Animation, the guy at Sick Animation who did that. Who did the Green Lovers. His nose needs to be bigger. Big nose, you want to know what that means. Big smile. His nose is like... Oh god. What are his like full... I'm gonna try and map out some of this. Whatever's going on here. Why do I always go straight in on Ryan's? Why? His teeny shoulder pads. His head is like more triangular. It's like his face, it like slants. And behold, it's like, oh my god. I think it's hard because like his head recedes into his neck. I might have to... I've been trying to look at this as just from like my screen up here, but I feel like I'm gonna have to pull it up like directly on canvas, which I do not like to do too much. Unless I'm like color dropping something. Which I've heard some people say that's a bad thing. Recently, I've heard some people be like, color dropping your art is bad. Which, I mean, I guess in like getting a sense of like knowing psychically how to, having the knowledge of it. But I think referencing color palettes is really, I use it as a crutch at least. I feel like if you have an idea of a color palette, or you use something as reference for a color palette and you color drop and make it your own, I think that's fine. I think that's a good way to work on occasion. Although, what do I know? What do I know? I'm just a iguana in a dress. Okay, where did I put this? There we go, okay. Let's look directly at this Mr. Lover's proportion. Because I'm struggling. Okay. I'm gonna actually put this over. Move him. That's better. Okay. I think I shortened his temples by mistake. That's like the main proportion issue it's having. Oh. I know for employees that I just adore, I'm so happy I can see them more. Because we make people smile all day. We get to play. We get to play. Ugh. I think I might put on some like jazz music in the background. I have like an hour long loop of jazz, like electro swing, that I just keep on hand.
Crunchy, potato chips, crunchy, a crunch, crunch, I don't want no lunch, all I want is potato chips, oh, those potato chips, potato, a chip, oh, crunch, don't want no lunch, all I want is potato chips. Potato chips, all I want is potato chips, 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 potato chips.
Here we go, off the rails. You know it's time to raise our sails. It's freedom like you never knew. Goodie bags for a pass to the world. I'll be there in a flash. You could say my hat is off to you. Oh, we could swim all the way to the moon from this great wide wacky world. Jump with me, grab coins with me. Oh yeah. It's time to jump up
something else. Now watch and learn. Here's the deal. You slip and slide on this banana peel. Ha, ha, ha. What are you doing?
swell to finally beat her other friends. Oh, that's right, I heard the story. Don't really like how it ends. Gee, it's swell to finally beat her Finally beat her change with all my might. Maybe I could find the light, turning all of me to white. 動くのならば、動くのならば、すべて壊すわ、すべて壊すわ。悲しむならば、悲しむならば、私の心白く変われる。Even if you give me words, nothing's going to be heard. 'Cause I have no heart to feel, all I hear is in a blur. Feeling love I never got, 'cause my soul is what I lack. And if nothing seems to change, then I'll turn it all to black. あなたのことも、私のことも、すべてのことも、まだ知らな
chips. How my mouth does sweet potato chips. Oh, drip, 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 crunch, crunch. I don't want no lunch. All I want is potato chips. Potato chips. How my mouth.
ASMR break. While I eat my cookie and drink my coffee. Is the mic picking that up? I am having Oreos. I don't know how this turned into like a full like drawing though. Like a full like a thing. Now I have something to post in memoriam for them. Other than my Rip Smiling Friends tattoo that I'm going to get. Yummy. Oh god, I've been spending so long on this. Jesus. Wow. I really do need to, like, speed up. People of the drawing world. Professionals, how did you speed up? Sometimes I have some vast drawers to compete with when it comes to right thing. Oh wait, yeah. When it comes to drawing blorbos. I'm gonna just create another layer. I'm gonna clip it for his wee little hat. I'm still getting used to some of those settings. I got a new tablet a few weeks ago because my old one was getting old and she was not responding properly, and I have shit to do. Oh. Clipped from there. I have demanding stuff to do. I couldn't be fucking around with it, so I just got a new one. I got what is it? The newest XP Pen, like 11 something inch. Because I wanted to do something a little different from the usual, like I had a 15.61 before, and I loved her, I still love her. I really wish the pen, like, it had not crapped out on me, but you know, I wanted to get something a little different if I was going to get something new, but I still wanted the dials, and unfortunately they didn't have any interesting new dial models, so I got this one, this bad boy. I do love it. I'm pretty sure Kim's shirt is the same color as his eyes, so I'm just gonna eye drop that because I'm lazy. And this guy's like that. Maybe I should think about doing like face cam one of these days. I don't know. Maybe I'll start over summer break once I'm like not in a dorm with another person, because I feel weird showing it, because I wouldn't want to like show another person's stuff in frame. It would just feel like weird. Like I try to be very careful about not showing any details, anything remotely regarding other people. When I show content or photos, share that on the internet where everyone is a insane person. But I might think about doing face cam with these streams and such over the summer, because I think what I really need to do over the summer is find some motivations, find some like really consistent stuff to keep drawing, because now it's not like, oh, you can just spend the summer not doing shit and mess around. I mean, I can do some of that still, but you know, I need to be like looking at stuff and building portfolio, and I'd love to get on the commission thing. Not very fancy, but I mean, if anyone wants me to draw their Smiling Friends OC getting down and dirty, or, you know, just standing there or whatever, I will do that. Certainly. Oh darn, I need... Oh, pardon. I need a different picture of him, because I don't have like the inside of his hoodie. I'm so... I can be really strict on stuff. Getting color right when there's an actual reference. And I'm not messing around with it. Because life isn't a game. Life, or it is a game, but it's a game you should win. I'll probably change the color of this liner. I think it's cute, but I mean, I can be... Colored liner is really hit or miss for me. At least when I'm drawing, I feel like it can be really hit or miss. Wow, 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 wow. not me just now reading comments. Thank you. I need to improve. I need to get, acquire some knowledge with the whole streaming thing. I'd prefer if I could get notifications of comments, like, pop up on the screen, like that fancy big time guys, instead of having to, like, tab through. Well, I will have to see about that. I'll have to put in the burdensome effort of Googling. Oh, I don't know if I can make it this time. I feel like there's a lot of lag going on with this thing. What is with that? I feel like what I'm seeing on screen, because I'm looking at the YouTube thing right now, is about an hour and a half earlier from where I am now with this drawing, which is somewhat concerning. Although I mean, I'll probably repurpose this footage for a speed paint, so I'm gonna try not to be too concerned about that. You know, I mean, as long as I have the footage. But that is interesting. That is very interesting. Everyone comment your favorite fucking desserts. The color choices on the show are really good too. Like, I really enjoy how they use like complementary colors for the little fellas, like Charlie and Pim. They're purple and yellow, right? And then Alan and Glep, red and green. Genius ideas. World-changing concepts. Concepts you couldn't even think of if you was on the toilet an hour. 2 hours. This kind of genius I've never seen before, sir. I haven't seen in my 42 years of being a genius idea peddler. My. Oh, give me a minute while I contemplate what else to add to this. I might bold in some of the line art. I'm gonna probably slap a big old rip. A rest in peace up here. I might darken the line art too. Not quite sure how I feel about it. I like it. I don't know. Oh god, they look like Weezer. Oh shit. I don't know why people dog on Weezer so much. Like, aren't they alt? Or like, what's the people in chat or who see this, like the aliens who see this when humankind goes kaput, what is the beef with Weezer? Like, why do we mock them? Is it just because they're, like, standing there? Or what is the thing with Weezer? question is, what are we gonna do next? How are we gonna plus this out? This beautiful, beautiful dedication to the life of the Smiling Friends. Do you think that looks better? Maybe a little bit. Some coloring errors. I grow weary. I feel I'm going to finish this before the stream ends. Because I won't let down my little fellows. Just going through and fixing any little oopsies in the coloring and the la 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 la. Just tiny things, really. While I contemplate what next. I think maybe this is a nothing layer, right? Yeah, okay, I think what I'll do is add some, like, thicken up the outer liner. I feel like there's probably some kind of actual function to do it. I'm just gonna do it manually. Alright. Well, I think that's it. Thank you so much for showing up, those who did, my lovely viewers. Rest in peace to smiling friends. I always just read the interesting comics afterwards. Sure, I will, if you follow my Instagram and DM me your character, guy at the airport, I will add him into this illustration. Alright. Now I gotta head out. I have spent way too long on this. Thank you to those who watched. Have a lovely day. Smile. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Rest in peace, smiling friends. I'm gonna get about 4 RIP smiling friends tattoos on my body. Goodbye. Good night. Thank you.